Namaste dear students, welcome back. In our previous class we learned about how to write classwork, homework and textbook exercises. I hope you have all completed classwork, homework and textbook exercises. If you have not completed, please complete the work. Today we will learn new lessons. Today's class I have merged two lessons because those lessons are interconnected. When we go to shops, market, hospital, native place, and trip, etc., how do we travel to those places? We travel by our own vehicle or we use other transportation like car, bus, bike, train, aeroplane, etc. With the help of transportation, we travel from one place to the another place. When we are on the road, we follow some rules. Those rules are made for our and others' safety. Dear children, some of you might have already guessed it. The topics are means of transportation and safety habits. Now let's begin the class. When earlier people wanted to go from one place to another place, they would walk if the distance was short and ride on horses, donkeys, and camels if the distance was long. But after the innovation of the wheel, many types of vehicles were invented which made transport easier and faster. In villages, people were used bullock carts, tangas, tractors, bicycle, bike, etc. are used to carrying people and their goods. But in cities, people use various vehicles which are faster. The vehicles that we use to travel from one place to another are called means of transport. The way on which the vehicles run are called modes of transport, like railways, roadways, waterways, and airways are the different modes of transport. When we travel by road, we travel in cars, buses, taxis, auto rickshaws, etc. Buses take us around the entire city as well as long distances. Tempos, trucks, and hand carts are used to carry goods on the road. Vehicles which have engines are run on petrol and diesel. Trains run on rails, that is why they are called railways. The trains that carry passengers are called passenger trains. Trains are good and safety for traveling long distances. Trains that carry goods are called goods train. In big cities like Mumbai, local trains are used for transportation. In cities like Kolkata, Delhi, Chennai, and Bangalore, we have the metro train for local transport. Ships travel very long distance by sea. A ship takes passengers and goods from seaport. A small ship is called boat. We travel by boat on river. Ships and boats are means of water transport. Airways are the fastest mode of transport. We can travel very far at a great speed using airways. Aeroplanes and helicopters are the common means of transport in airways. An aeroplane carries people around the world, whereas a helicopter carries a few people over a short distance. In desert areas, camels are used for transporting people and goods. In hilly regions, mules and ponies are used for transporting people and goods. If you want to travel very far like to the moon, we can travel in a rocket. Different means of transport help us to travel fast and they have made our life very comfortable. Now let me discuss about different means of transport. First one, land transport. Cars, buses, scooters, motorcycles are the main means of land transportation. These vehicles help us to reach very quickly to our destination.
In villages, tangas, bullock carts and tractors are the main means of land transportation. Dear students, I hope you like train. The trains are going in tunnels near the river and falls. While we are traveling, we can enjoy the nature. Train run on tracks laid on the ground. They are also an important means of land transport. So these are all land transport. Air transport. We can travel in the sky by aeroplanes and helicopters. When people want to travel far and fast, they use air transport. Water transport. Ships sail in the sea. A small ship is called boat. These are water transportation. It can transport people as well as goods. For a small distance, you use bicycles or you walk. Land transport, water transport and air transport. These are all different means of transport.
Next is safety habits. Safety is protecting ourselves from any harm. The rules we follow to keep ourselves safe are called safety rules. We must follow these rules at home as well as outside. Here are some important safety rules. While going to school, we see so many vehicles on the road. We are safe only when we follow the traffic rules. We should always walk on the footpath. Where there is no footpath, we must walk on the side of the road facing the traffic. Next is safety while traveling in a bus. Do not put your hand or head out of the vehicle. Do not talk to the driver while he is driving. Do not get in or get out of a moving vehicle. While traveling in a car, sit on the back seat. Strap on the seat belt if you are sitting in front. Next is safety at school. We should not jump on the benches. We should not push anybody even in fun. We should not play rough games. Next is safety at home. Never play with sharp objects like knives, blades, and scissors. They can cut our skin. We must not touch electric plugs, wires, heaters, and hot irons. They can give us an electric shock. We must not leave our toys on the floor. We may fall on them. Never play with fire or matchsticks. We must not run down the stairs. We may fall down. Next is first aid. First aid is the help given immediately when a person falls sick, injured, or met with an accident. When you get hurt, tell an elderly person at once. Your teachers at school or parents at home give you first aid. While traveling on road, you will see some traffic signs. Here I am showing very few. This is traffic signs. First one, if you see P and it is a wrong, that is a no parking. When you see the right arrow mark and it is a wrong one, no right turn. When you see up and down arrow mark, that is a two-way. When you see the U mark and again it's a wrong one, that is a no U-turn. This is all about traffic signs. Always follow safety rules to keep injuries and pains away. This is all about means of transportation and safety habits.
Let us understand one by one what are the rules to follow on the road. When we cross the road, first you must follow these things. Look right, then left, look to your right, again, then cross the road. Always walk on the footpath. Cross the road only when the light is red. Cross the road using the zebra crossing. Do not play or run on the road. Always wear a helmet while riding a bike. We see traffic lights on the road. When it turns red, the traffic stops. When it turns yellow, the traffic waits or gets ready. When it turns green, the traffic moves. These are the rules we should follow on the road. Let us talk about the safety rules while going to school. Make a queue while getting into the bus. Wait for your turn. Always remain seated inside a moving bus. Never put your head or arm out of the moving bus. Do not run after a moving bus while getting down or getting on. Wait for the bus to stop. Let us talk about safety while we are at school. Do not push each other or run on the stairs, you may get hurt. If you get hurt, inform a teacher or an elder. The hurt child must be given first aid. There should be a first aid box in the school, home, and in cars. Do not throw things at each other. We have rules that can keep us safe at school. Do not climb or jump on chair. Doing this is not good behavior. Now let us understand about safety at home. Do not touch electric wires, plugs or switches, you may get shock. Do not play with matchsticks, stay away from fire. Never open the door for an unknown person. Never lean near the window, you may fall down. Do not play with sharp objects like scissors and blade. You may get cut if you are not careful. This is about how to take care of ourselves and follow the safety measures at home. Let us talk about safety in the playground. Always play in the playground, not on the road. Wait for your turn to play. Follow the rules of the game. Do not hit anyone while playing. Let us understand safety while swimming. Always go swimming with an elder. Do not go into deep water. Always use a swimming tube while swimming. Never push anyone inside the swimming pool.
We are at the end of this class. I hope you have all enjoyed the video. Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep reading. Okay, dear children, we will meet in our next class. Dhanyavad.